looks like my clicker's not going to work anymore. Today is the feast of St. Mary Magdalene, and I'm going to try to put this out today. All these videos that when I make a video, it's usually not going to get seen. I've said this before. If I say today is the feast day of somebody, it probably was 5 or 6 days ago. Today is the feast day of St. Mary Magdalene. It says, Laudate is my source. It says we have very little information. Scholars and tradition differ on interpretations of what we do know. What we know is she was a friend and follower of Jesus. She was filled with sorrow over her sin. She anointed Christ's feet washed his feet with her tears and her hair. He exorcised 7 demons from her. She was visited by the risen Christ. That's in our gospel. If you go to Mass today, the Catholic Mass, you'll read from the Gospel of John, I think chapter 20 it said, where Mary goes, sees Jesus is gone, and 2 angels say, go tell the brothers. And she does, and then she gets visited. Then Jesus comes to her. Anyway, well, not anyway, then she goes back to the tomb and waits while the apostles leave, which was interesting. I heard this from somewhere, or heard it. The apostles left and went away, but she stayed there waiting and looking for Jesus. And he came to her. So that whole thing about if you wait, if you look, if you persevere, where did I read this? If you persevere and keep, searching for Jesus, he's going to come to you. Where did I hear that? Anyway, what we also know, she was visited. There are arguments about her life after the crucifixion. The Greek church maintains that she retired to Ephesus with the Blessed Virgin Mary and lived there the rest of her life. While there's a French tradition that says that Mary, Lazarus, and some companions come to Marseille, France, and evangelize and convert the whole province region, and then retired to live 30 years as a penitent hermitess in La Sainte Baume. And some things that we do know for certain. Mary was not the wife or mistress of Jesus. She wasn't the mother of his child. She didn't found a royal dynasty or a separate branch of Christianity at all. So none of that did she do. None of that did she do. The Greek church says she died in Ephesus with natural causes. French tradition says she lay on her deathbed. 9 angels carried Mary to the oratory of St. Maximus of Aix. She received communion and then died of natural causes. So, her patronages are, she has quite a few. Against sexual temptation, 4 apothecaries, druggists, pharmacists. Contemplative life and contemplatives, converts, glove makers, don't know what that's about, hairdressers, hairstylists, penitent sinners, penitent women, people ridiculed for their piety, perfumeries and perfumers, reformed prostitutes, tanners, women, and then a few cities, Salt Lake City, the Diocese of Salt Lake City, yeah. So let's ask St. Mary Magdalene to pray for us.